Hey everybody, welcome to Wingin It Season 3. Welcome back. We're on episode 13 this time. Ooh. And now, let me introduce you to your host. He is the bigger boat they talk about in Jaws. Dr. D.
Yes, going to the fat jokes early. All right. Hello all and welcome to Wingin' It. I'm your host, Dr. D. Thank you for listening and watching. As always, if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or iHeartRadio, please subscribe and give us a 5-star review. If you're listening on Pandora, give us a thumbs up. And if you're watching and listening on the YouTube, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Oh, I almost lost my index card. Okay. Let me bring you to the guests for tonight, our funny comedians. Coming to us from Brooklyn, New York. You can find her on Instagram at Poor Potato Face. Please welcome Meg Felling.
Hi, Dr. D. How are you?
Don't you like how proper I pronounce potato all the time?
I do. I like it. It makes it feel official. Like it makes it feel like it's my Christian name.
Coming to us from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. You can find her on Instagram at Maureen Ferguson. Please welcome Maureen Ferguson.
Hi.
Maureen, have you started drinking pumpkin spice lattes yet?
Do I look like the type of person who would drink pumpkin spice lattes? Because I am, and I am.
I was going to say you're a white lady from the suburbs, so... Speaking of white ladies from the suburbs, please welcome our final guest, coming to us from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. You can find him on Instagram at AKA Dice Pro. Please welcome Dice.
What's going on, everybody? Dr. D, I appreciate you for identifying how I newly self-identify as a white woman. Credit score has gone up drastically.
Dice, did you know there's another comedian named Dice?
Yeah, but he's white, so I feel like it's
okay. All right, I like it. All right, and now to our prompts. Problems superheroes have when growing old. I was very excited when I read this prompt. I'm expecting a lot from you people. Meg.
All right. Sorry. Like many men over the age of 50, Superman has a hard time getting it up, and away.
Maureen.
Peter Parkinson's disease.
Oh, nice one.
Starring Michael J. Fox. Dice.
Super gingivitis.
Meg.
Spandex is not very forgiving for anyone with a dad bod.
Yes. Maureen.
Projectile dysfunction.
Dice.
The grandkids of Hydra.
Meg.
When Marvel heroes get old, they also become weirdly obsessed with books about their Civil War.
Making fun of people like me. Maureen.
Not a lot of people like to talk about this, but super menopause.
So Superwoman gets you right. Very true. Dice.
Mr. Parker, you have erectile dysfunction. Your senses.
Very good. Very creative. You people are so funny. You're all going to be stars. Dr. Seuss breakup lines. I was trying to think of ones myself and I couldn't. Maureen.
Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, you'll never get laid again unless you clean that crotch rot.
Feel personally attacked. Dice.
Oh, the places you'll go. Just not with me anymore.
Meg.
It's hard to say this, but I hopped on your pop.
Maureen.
Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is more in the friend zone than you.
Maureen, you are like speaking directly to me. I don't know if you realize this. Dice.
Have you heard of Cat in a Hat? Well, here's a text. You're my ex.
Meg.
I would not have you on a boat. I would not have you with a coat. I would rather fuck a goat.
Now you're triggering James. Maureen.
Look at me. Look at me now. It's fun to have fun, but you have to know how. Seriously, has no one ever explained the female body to you? Because finger guns and going pew, pew, pew is not a sex thing.
3 for 3. 3 for 3 at me.
Oh, man.
Dice.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Used to be my bish, but now this is my new bish.
And Meg.
And every who down in Whoville began to sing. She had a change of heart, but she's keeping the ring.
Me gusta.
Oh, that was a fun one. We'll do that one again, James. Funny ways to decide the outcomes of wars rather than killing millions of people. Meg.
Dance battle.
Maureen.
A fashion show judged by RuPaul and Tim Gunn. Make it work, Colonel.
Dice.
If your country is too cold to live in, you automatically lose.
Meg.
The pacer test.
Maureen.
Military's got talent. The winner takes it all, but does have to bring 20 audience members or they will get disqualified.
Dice.
Freestyle rap battle.
Meg.
So one country's leader and the other country's leader, their dads literally have to beat each other up. My dad can beat up your dad.
Maureen.
This is a true story of 7 soldiers picked to live in a house, work together, and have their lives taped to find out what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real. In MTV's The Real World Baghdad.
And Dice.
You ever heard of that show, Wife Swap? Yeah, we're just going to swipe wives, and whoever can last the longest wins.
Very good. I was thinking Yo Mama jokes between world leaders.
Too easy.
Unlikely lines from fitness shows. And Dr. D jokes are all there to be had. Maureen.
If you want big results, you're going to have to eat big sandwiches, bro.
Dice.
The new Turbo Muscle Blaster has over 100 ways to do different workouts. And yes, men, you can fuck it.
Meg.
Now punch, punch, punch. Imagine your dad and punch.
Maureen.
I want you to stay in your comfort zone, all right? Just order in some pizzas, pop on some Netflix, and start fighting with that dude you call your uncle who isn't really your uncle on Facebook about politics.
Dice.
Okay, ladies, it's time to go from a fat ass to a flat ass.
Meg.
Yeah, work it, girls. And if you go ahead and spend thousands of dollars on unattainable plastic surgery, you can look like this too.
Maureen.
All right, let's ramp it down because I just got Botox today and I really can't afford to be sweating like this.
Dice.
This might be geometry class, but I see a lot of circles and squares in here. When I'm done, I'm going to see ovals and rectangles, all right?
And Meg.
Working out is great, but have you ever had cheesecake?
Very good, very good. Things that aren't a crime, but should be. Like being the governor of New York. Dice.
Bringing home a newborn baby when you live in an apartment.
Meg.
Entering the subway and then stopping at the top of the steps.
Maureen.
Calling the soup of the day clam chowder when it's Manhattan clam chowder.
All right, anybody's game. Meg.
Playing loud music or a loud game on your phone on the subway without headphones.
All right, we get it. You ride the subway every day. Dice.
Driving a black Ford Explorer when you're just a soccer mom.
Maureen.
Quoting yourself on social media.
Meg.
Standing in the middle of the aisle at the grocery store.
Oh, that's me Subway.
I was waiting. Maureen.
Calling a baby shower for a second child a sprinkle.
Oh, Dice.
People who say, I don't know, can you? I don't know. I could probably beat your ass. Let's start with that.
Meg.
When you ask somebody what they want for lunch and then they're like, I don't know, what do you want? And then you're like, I asked you. And they're like, I could go for anything. And then you're like, pizza? And then they're like, no. And then you're like, tacos? And then they're like, no. And then they're like, I don't know what I really want to eat. You can pick. And I'm like, I already tried choosing 2 things. Can't you decide, please?
I think we can sum that up. called relationships. It's pretty much what you're getting at there.
Oh man.
And it sounds like Adam's in trouble. Dice.
Pineapples on pizza. Put it out there.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Unite. Meg.
Walking really slow down the sidewalk, and you're standing in the middle of the sidewalk, and then people can't get around you.
Maureen.
Farting on the bus.
Dice.
Everything that people do where Meg lives. Because that sounds terrible.
Meg.
When you see a dog and then you're like, oh my gosh, your dog is so cute, and then that person responds, oh yeah, I rescued her. It's like, no, just say she's a rescue. Don't this isn't about you. This is about the dog.
All right, I think we'll stop it there. Blood pressure's really getting high. Names for new strains of the weed. That's what the kids call it, the weed. Meg.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
Maureen.
Sour Vin Diesel.
Dice.
A real head high CTE NFL edition.
All right, Meg.
Taco pizza bagel birthday cake nap time.
Maureen.
Jared Kushner.
I like that one.
That one.
Meg.
Interpersonal battles.
Maureen.
Purple Bays Oath.
Dice.
Dab, dab, and dabber.
Meg.
Cool Ranch.
Gross. Maureen.
Lilith Fair favorite, the Indica Girls.
Anyone else? Dice.
Poochie Kush. Sound funny.
Coochie Kush. Maureen.
Manhattan Clam Chowder.
Meg.
Kate Kush.
Dice.
Smoke this weed with no consequences. White privilege.
Meg.
Helen Blunt.
My favorite new strain is I'd like to tell you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. All right, that's it. James, what do we have for a wiener today?
Oh, awesome. All right, y'all. So looking over the scores, it was really, really close. I mean, like the difference of a cunt hair, but Maureen wins.
Wow. Maureen.
Me and my cunt hair is
You
so
and your
happy.
cunt hair have 2 minutes.
Oh, starting now.
Yes.
All right, what has been on my mind? I will tell you what has been on my mind. I am approaching 40, and it sucks. It is terrible, with the exception of people have finally stopped asking me if I'm going to have kids. So that part's good. And it's really frustrating because, like, I don't feel different, but, like, the world feels different towards me, you know? And it's, like, never been so clear that we do have an expiration date on our validity, you know? And I feel like men get longer depending on your net worth. Like this dude Bezos, right? He got into a rocket dick and fucked Mother Earth. Mother Earth, the baddest bitch of all. And I know you might be thinking, like, hey, lady, you kind of contradicting yourself because Earth, like, that's an old broad, right? Yeah, but she is the most gaslit woman to ever exist. Like, ever. You know, we're here, like, suffocating her with, like, Dasani bottles and our unfortunate H&M purchases. And we're like, then she freaks out. And we're like, you're crazy. We didn't do anything wrong. You're throwing a tsunami? My God, it must be your hormones, you know? But for other...
I think that's it.
You're done.
Mother Earth, take that.
Let me get my single-use plastic and burn some styrofoam.
That's actually a 10-second mark, but yeah, so you can finish up your joke.
Well, it's too late now. All right. Once again, you can find these funny folks all over the internet. Tell them where they can find you, Meg Felling.
You can find me on all of the social medias at Poor Potato Face. If you're like, I can't remember what that is, just imagine what my face looks like and my socioeconomic status.
Our winner for today, Maureen Ferguson. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Maureen Fergusaur. That's Maureen, like my name, and Fergusaur, Fergusaur.
She's a dinosaur. And Dice, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at AKA Dice Pro, and then my bio has a link to all the other fun pages and stuff.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening and watching. Before the show, be sure to follow Wingin It on Instagram at Wingin It Comedy, WINGINIT Comedy. As always, this is a production of Headspace and Timing Comedy. I'm your host, Dr. D, and we'll see you next time, hopefully.
Woo!